Hey guys, welcome back to Dual Destinies. I just did the stupidest thing you could possibly imagine. I started playing, and I didn't get very far, but I realized I didn't have my 3DS software open. I was recording nothing. So, basically all I did, though, was make a joke about this guy not being able to find his credit card, something stupid like that. And then I presented one of the diagrams to him that we found, and he said, oh that, right. So that's all we missed. But man, I'm glad I caught that when I did. That would have been pretty stupid. Anyway, it's also kind of late at night, so if I'm a little quieter than usual, that's why. Well, does it ring a bell? Oh, it's ringing alright. I don't remember what voice I had. You want to thank me for all my hard work, and I humbly accept. No, this isn't a gift. Should have known this was a dead end. Oh, it was a dead end. Okay. Foyer diagram, probably the same thing. Nope, okay, well, that's actually good then. Hey, that there's the amazing Ninetales mask. You're ready to sell it, ain't ya? I wasn't gonna do anything with it. It's gonna be a key piece of evidence, hell yeah. Oh, too bad. I thought I'd hook you up with this buyer I know. Wait, you want me to sell it? You trying to get rid of it? That doesn't bode well for you, good sir. Amazing Ninetales Glossy. Whew. Hey, I know that picture. That's my amazing Ninetales Glossy. How dare you steal from me? This is the one you gave me? Remember? You said you had lots more. I did. Well, I can't seem to find them now. So... Well, it's never really mine in the first place, so you can go ahead and keep it. Don't tell me I'm now guilty of receiving stolen goods. Jeez Louise, man. So I assume all this other stuff, maybe, I don't know what the flower, if the flower would bring anything, no? Okay. Well, one last thing we have here to present, the badge. Nope. Nothing for the badge. That's okay. Alright then, let's get out of here. Let's move. Should I try presenting stuff to you? Usually you present stuff to the detective. I think I might have done that in the last episode, though. I don't know. Should show him this. Justice needs backup sometimes, too. So I don't mind you asking for help, but you should start by thinking things over yourself. After all, the road to justice starts with your own first step. If you don't have any information to offer, you could just say so. Ugh, I was gonna say just say no. What am I gonna do, just say no? Such a grisly crime scene. I won't rest until that murderous fiend is behind bars. So you still think Mayor Tenma is responsible? That's right! Damien Tenma. A very interesting Japanese translation. Now take my hand and together we will defeat this evil. I think you're forgetting that Mayor Tenma's still my client. Alright, we'll take one last shot here. Look at this badge! So this is my attorney's badge. No, present it with more confidence and conviction! But it's too late at night, dude. Like this, in justice we trust. Okay, how's this? Apollo Justice, attorney at law! I can't holler! Here comes justice! That was amazing. But you know what they say, practice makes perfect. Let's see you do 10 more times. Oh, we're not watching that. Oh, Apollo, what are you doing? Ack. How do you talk me into this? One thing that's kind of cool about this I noticed, and I don't know if this is true or not, but it seems like you can go anywhere from anywhere. Which I'm pretty sure, well I know was not the case in previous games, so for whatever that's worth. What an interesting picture, it looks like a one-on-one monster smackdown. It must have been quite a battle. Which yokai do you think is stronger? Seems to me Tenmataro's ability to fly would give him an edge over the nine-tailed fox. But the fox has powerful legs. He pounced before Tenmataro knew what hit him. I think we've had a debate similar to this before. About a phoenix versus a wolf or a tiger. Oh, jeez. Besides, everyone knows red is the best. Nice. Huh. Sorry, Apollo, nothing's coming to mind. So who do you think is the man behind the amazing Ninetales mask? Well, there was that white hair we found inside the mask. I mean, it was the wrestler, was it? Not. I have a feeling it's going to be a valuable clue. We should run a DNA test on it. Ooh, and what if the results show that the hair is not human? Well, then that's bad for everybody. Sure, it's okay to fantasize as long as you're prepared to have that fantasy shattered by the results. In that case, let's forget about the DNA testing. Okay. Yeah, let's just not do it. Let's just wonder. Back to Yokai Lane. And we have something here. Oh, look, there's Jinxie. Hi. Milk, cheese, yogurt, ice cream, and... Sounds like she's out grocery shopping. She must really like dairy products. A charm to make a better milkshake and lactose intolerance. Maybe she just stick to soy milk. Jinxie, hey, it's me. Oh, it's the demon lawyer. Not another one. Oh god, another one! Sorry. Apollo, who is she? Oh, right. It's your first time meeting each other. This is Jinxie, Mayor Tenma's daughter. She was the first to discover the crime scene. Oh, so she's the one who... Oh, hello. My name's Athena Sykes. I'll be helping Apollo defend your father at this trial. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you, too. Oh, wow. Where's Trucy? She went back to the office ahead of us. But don't worry, Athena and I are on the case. Wait, how do I know you didn't... You didn't gobble her up alive? Or... That you didn't gobble her up alive? Relax, I didn't eat her up. I wouldn't do such a thing in the first place. Oh, poor little Trucy. I'm about ready for some tears of frustration myself. She's quite an interesting character, huh, Apollo? A little bit. There's more to talk about here? It's about the incident. Jinxie, do you remember any more of what happened? Not much. At least not yet. Not yet? Are you planning on remembering something at some crucial point later that you're going to reveal to us that's going to turn the whole case on its head and make us look at it from a different angle? But you do think Tenmataro was the killer, right? That yokai we saw at the festival? I don't know anything about that. Huh? But you said Tenmataro murdered the alderman. It's okay, Jinxie, you can tell me. That is number 4. I have 4 of those things hanging on my face right now. Somebody cosplay Apollo with 4 things hanging off his face. People see things when they don't get enough sleep. There's no such thing as monsters. Huh? It's gotten into her. So if there are no monsters, you admit I'm human. No, you're still a demon. Okay. Oh, I give up. It seems like Jinxie doesn't want to talk about Tenmataro for some reason. That's precisely what we need to know more about. Besides, she definitely thought there was a yokai there in the Fox Chamber. There was not. There's something in there now, I can almost guarantee that. And whatever it is probably really important. But whether we see that now or later, probably later, but about this charm. Oh, that's... You gave me this when I was heading off to the scene of the crime. You thought Tenmataro was the murderer. That's why you gave this to me, right? That's true, but... If there's anything else you could tell us, it would really help. And it will help your father, too. Alright, then. Bling! Tenmataro did it? Why do you think Tenmataro is the killer? I saw him. Saw him with my own eyes. Oh, boy. Wow. It's weird to see that kind of a look on her face. Usually she's so... What's the word? Stoic? He escaped his prison. It ran right by me. What? What, indeed. Count that, what, future self? You've missed some. You actually missed some, future self. Or should I say, well, that's my past self. We should blame him, shouldn't we, future self? Jinxie, tell us everything you saw. I called the police after I stumbled on the scene. I was just about to head back to the festival grounds when... I saw Tenmataro. It was right around here. He was running right at me. I was paralyzed with fear. But there was no one around to help me. Shiver. Then he just left. He didn't do anything. The foul beast raced right by me toward the foyer. Toward the foyer? Mr. Filch and Mr. LaBelle were supposedly in the foyer at the time. Yeah, that means they would have seen Tenmataro too. Sounds like we better get their statements. Huh. Considering Jinxie's mental state, her eyes could have been playing tricks on her. Apollo? Yo. Remember the picture in this paper? Yeah, I thought of that actually. Someone got Tenmataro flying through the air. I wonder if it's the same Tenmataro Jinxie says that she saw. She saw seesaws. Wait, this is not Danganronpa. Don't be ridiculous. Shiver. Tenmataro is the killer, and he can fly too. And I like Linda too, and she showed me her boobies, and I like those too. I just watched that the other day. Don't be surprised if I start quoting it. Don't you raise your voice to me, Bobby Boucher! Jinxie works at the Alderman's Manor, so maybe she can shed some light on this. So no one knows the amazing Ninetales' true identity. Haha, I say no one's ever seen him without his mask. Doesn't that make you want to know even more? That's why matches where wrestlers try to expose their opponent are so popular. Wait, you mean expose as in strip them naked? You even think like a demon! The only thing the winner removes is the loser's mask. To have your mask torn off is the worst humiliation a wrestler could suffer. That's why their masks are more important to them than life itself. So you see, these unmasking matches are life and death battles for the wrestlers. That means this mask didn't just happen to wash up along the riverbank. There's gotta be a story behind it. No one can stop the amazing Ninetales. Bet she'd be shocked to find out he's really the Alderman. Well, one thing at a time here. The Tenmataro you saw. I like your little shifty eyes. About the yokai you saw at the scene of the crime, anything else stand out? Actually, I heard the strange jangly sound. A jangly sound? Was it an REM song? Can you be a little more specific? Yeah, it went jangle jangle, jingle jangle. Memory's kinda fuzzy. Oh. Okay. Maybe. Does Tenmataro usually carry a staff? Good question. I've never heard anything like that, and it's not shown on the scroll. How about in other documents? Any of them show Tenmataro with a staff? This is the only known document depicting Tenmataro. After all, those who needlessly depict the demon are forever cursed. What's the deal with the Tenmataro you saw, Jinxie? Huh, updated. Okay, the sale document showing what Tenmataro looks like. It seems those who foolishly choose to depict the demon are cursed. Huh. Alright then. Oh, Jinxie's statement. Eyewitness account of the demon in the hallway near the crime scene. She says it fled toward the foyer. I mean, where else would it go? If it came out from behind the door, which... I have all sorts of questions I want to know about that, like... Because even if we assume that it's a human in a costume that she saw, what would he have been doing locked behind the door? Unless there was a meeting in the room? I don't know. Why didn't you tell me you saw Tenmataro earlier? Actually, Mr. LaBelle told me not to tell. Mr. LaBelle? Papa's aide. Oh, right. The other guy who was supposedly in the foyer at the time of the crime, yeah. We don't know who this selfie-looking person is yet, but by selfie, I mean Final Fantasy VIII selfie. What exactly did he tell you? Keep the village superstitions in mind before you go talking about seeing Tenmataro at the time of the crime. So he's a poet, and he doesn't know it. They say you must not gaze upon Tenmataro, but in the event that you do look, and then tell anyone what you saw, Tenmataro will claim your soul. Ooh. That's why she didn't want to say anything. Well, look at that. Now she's going to get her soul taken away. How do you feel about that, Apollo? That's something everyone here knows. Everyone from babies to the village elders know about it. I don't think the babies know about... Well, okay, fine. But I didn't because I'm not from around here. Hey, come to think of it... Yeah. I remember that part. Jeez Louise, man. What is happening to these guys? It's like somebody just made up this whole story to keep them in line or something. And I don't know. Apollo, do you think this LaBelle guy actually believes in Tenma Taro? I seriously doubt it. What's important to him is that everyone else does, though. By the way, what is going on with that one-eyed umbrella over there? I don't know, man. I seriously doubt it. He's not even from Ninetales Vale. Then why would he try to keep Jinxie from talking? Good question. I think we better go have a word with him. Time to unmask this monster of a mystery. I guess so. The last time I saw Mr. LaBelle, he was relaxing in the foyer. So he's just there now? Bueno! Next stop, the Manor Foyer. With any luck, he'll be there waiting for us. And without luck, he won't be. Oh, it just took us straight there. Oh, man. I just want to sit on those couches and just do an interview. There's no one here. Guess our luck isn't so good when it comes to Mr. LaBelle. Maybe he's out for a walk or something. Somebody left something on the sill of the caretaker's office window. What's a TV program guide? Oh, boy. Oh, looks like someone circled a pro wrestling match. Blow-by-blow commentary by Timothy Twilight. Nice name. Wait, you're human? Starring Vitfus yearly use only. Yokai of the Amazon? Join something Tofu Taro. High protein yokai. Fight cancer. The Veils feature protests. Gee, oh, the fine Mr. Boar treats. Sunset. I don't know. Ugh. Hey, what do you think you're doing? I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm saving my game, first of all. I did that pretty much by accident. Alright. Eek, it's a... Oh, Mr. Filch, what can we do for you? I thought she was gonna scream monster, which really isn't much of a stretch. Oh, jeez. Don't be too hard on the guy. Ain't nothing I need you to do for me, but what business you got with my TV listings? Oh, that just caught my eye. Can I ask if you watched this pro wrestling program today? Yep, this was a match between a couple of rank amateurs, though. It was a complete disaster. I reckon even I could have done better than that. I seriously doubt that. TV listings added to the court record. This is a lot of evidence for the first investigation, isn't it? Wow. I almost forgot. I mean, not that I'm complaining. This is good. I like having lots of options. I almost forgot there's something I wanted to ask him. Mr. Filch, did you see anything unusual around the time of the murder? For example, Tenma Taro or something like that? Well, Tenma Taro? Aunt Jemima! Did you see him? My, how clean and shiny your forehead is again today, Mr. Lawyer, sir. Bet you shine it up every day pretty like. The ladies must love it. Don't change the subject. And FYI, that was a seriously bad attempt at flattery. Jinxie said she saw Tenma Taro flee toward the foyer. So you must have seen him too if you were here. Yipes! Wow, I really pushed a button there. Well, did you see anything or not? Uh-oh. Holy! Oh, that's him. That's not only LaBelle, it's also the killer. It's frickin' Mark Hamill. Alright, so throw a lightsaber over your shoulder and tell me what you want. That is quite what in the world? How in the world? Ugh. That is quite enough. I must ask that you not pester my friend anymore. Yipes! And you are... Or wait, and you are? I am Florent LaBelle. Beau Divine and personal aide to Mayor Damien Tenma. He looks like freaking... Who is he? Oh, who is that he looks like? I want to say Kefka, but no. Well, he kind of looks like Cypher. He almost looks like Cypher from Final Fantasy VIII a little bit, too. Something about the mouth. Like that and the smile that Cypher has right before he strikes Squall in that opening sword tournament. Anyway. Beau Divine, more like Yokai Grotesque. This place is crawling with monsters. How'd you like poof up? What? Dude! I have allergies, you know. So what the heck was that for? It was just a little cologne. You had a look of stinky sweat about you. It's from my own Virgil brand of cosmetics, called Je suis la belle. Oh, not the French again. To make an ass of myself here. Oh, what a heavenly scent. Ugh, I think you just paralyzed my olfactory receptors. Oh, I suppose such a scent would be difficult for a peasant to appreciate. I'll have you know that is brand number 5, bonjour. It's my way of introducing myself. Enjoy! Where's my bottle of adieu so I can return the favor? Enough about the cologne. Please tell us what you saw around the time of the murder. I mean, supposedly you were here, right? Let's see. Just going straight to the facts here, are we? I heard you're the one who told Jinxie not to mention she saw Ten Mataro. Why, that little... So she told you she saw the demon, did she? Mr. LaBelle, do you mind if I ask whether you believe in the village superstitions? Oh, jeez. Please. I was merely trying to keep up with traditions. Wow. Nevertheless, I will say this. I wouldn't stick my nose into this whole Ten Mataro business if I were you. Bad things happen to those who do. That much is true. He is one scary monster. That's crazy. You really expect me to believe monsters are real? Ah! I think he laughs at the beginning of every sentence. Also, that's a lot of bow ties. Oh, well, you're real, and you sure look like a monster. Look who's talking. So, Mr. LaBelle, you didn't see Ten Mataro? Oh! Little Jinxie has an active imagination. Isn't that right, Phineas? Oh yeah, that's right, I didn't see nothing, especially not Ten Mataro. As for me, I only see things of beauty. That's why I can barely see you. Phew! Oh my gosh, I'm not even going to apologize for that one. Total freak. More like total fuck. No, anyway. Can I ask you what you were doing at the time of the crime? In other words, you'd like to hear my alibi. To think you'd suspect me of all people. No, it's just a formality. We ask everyone. Oh! How dare you doubt me? That's an affront to beauty itself. You obviously can't see straight. I can see pretty much everything. Oh, like that spritz really helped. What were we doing, you ask? Go ahead, Filchy, answer the question. At the time of the crime, we were, in this here foyer. Exactly. Good answer, Filchy. Good answer. Just repeat what you told. Yeah, you've said quite enough. What is with these two? Great, now he's got me talking like that. With the occasional all-caps word. Are we quite through here? I'm a very busy man, you know. Right, well, thanks for your help. So these two were in the foyer, but didn't see Ten Mataro. Come along, Filchy. Where are we going? Alright, gotta practice some statements for tomorrow. Oh, jeez. The obligatory stupid character to relay all the information. You're going to dig your own grave with that big mouth of yours someday. What does he mean, practice the statements? Oh, you know exactly what he means, dude. Now, if you would excuse me. Oh, I made a baddie. It's time to touch up my makeup. It's time to touch up your... something else. Apollo, I know this sounds strange. Nothing could sound more strange to me right now than what we just heard. But Mr. LaBelle seems unusually preoccupied with Ten Mataro. Really? How can you tell? Well, it's kind of hard to explain. You see, I can read people's emotions from the tone of their voice. You mean you have good ears? Something like that. People's emotions are expressed in the tone of their voice. And my ears can pick up even on the subtlest of tones for some reason. It's an interesting skill. But what do you mean he's preoccupied with Ten Mataro? Not exactly sure, but it was like he was obsessed with the thought of Ten Mataro. That's what I picked up from his voice anyway. Everywhere we turn, it's Ten Mataro this, Ten Mataro that, Ten Mataro, or something. We should go talk to the mayor, too. Sounds like a plan. We need to get to the bottom of that rumor about him wanting to release Tenmataro. I guess so. So to the detention center. Something tells me we're getting really close. I forgot, because like at the end of the last video I thought I was close, but now surely we must be. Something wrong, Apollo? Where'd your enthusiasm go? What am I doing asking the mayor if he has ever thought about releasing Tenmataro? At best he's gonna think I'm an idiot. At worst, we'll chew that food when we have to. Hi there, balls man. It's so nice to finally meet you. I'm Mr. Justice's partner, Athena Sykes. I'm looking forward to working with you, Mr. Taro. Oh yes, I look forward to working with you too. I forgot your voice. Oh, glad he didn't mind Athena calling him by a completely wrong name. I don't get offended, don't worry about it. Apollo, he's just as kind and gentle looking as I imagined. Lucky for you, after that blunder you just made. There was something I wanted to talk to you about. There are rumors going around about how you want, or to, or did set Tenmataro free. Bullshit! What utter nonsense! Yikes. They always assume the worst of me because of the way I look. But those rumors don't have a shred of truth, I tell you. A little touchy about his appearance, isn't he? What he really needs is to work on are his people skills. Okay. Talk away. So rumor has it you want to push the merger through in order to release Tenmataro. Of course, that's a bunch of baloney, isn't it? Urgh. He's got one on his forehead. I just noticed it. I didn't notice it last time. Maybe she hadn't done it last time? I don't remember. Oh, anyway. Oh, sorry if I offended you. So that's the talk around town, is it? I can see how that would make you angry. Where's Jinxie's schoolmates start teasing her about this? Huh? I must break out of here at once. Her tormentors must be taught a lesson. No, wait. First we have to get to a not guilty verdict. Don't try to stop me, Smee. This is about his father's duty to his darling daughter. Hold tight, sweet Jinxie. Daddy's coming to save you. Relax. Don't do it. We'll look out for your daughter until we can get you free. We gotta prove it. Is that so? You don't need me to go straighten things out myself. Phew, boy. Probably call in the SWAT team if he showed up at her school. Alright, I'll ask about the reason behind the merger. Yeah, that'd be good. Seems like you were rather forceful in pushing for the municipal merger. Did you really want Ninetales Vale that badly? Yes, well, it's quite an attractive prize in terms of tourism. Whoa. Hang on. Sure, I played a bit of a hardball, but only when I deemed it necessary. I knew it, my bracelet's reacting. This too? I mean, I can't say I'm surprised. The bracelet's been in the game, pretty clearly. Mayor Tenma may not be telling the whole truth. Really? How can you tell? Because I'm like you, baby. People invariably tense up when they lie. That's where my bracelet here comes in. I can sense when the person I'm talking to is feeling tense. Because it begins to feel tight on my arm. No way! Surprised. You can do that? Wait, so you believe me? Just like that? Sure, each of us has our own special gifts. Yeah, that's right. Still, what do you think the mayor is lying about? I don't know, but it's our job to find out. It's been a while since my bracelet last reacted like this. Let's see if I still remember how to do this. First, I touch my bracelet. Right. Alright, here goes nothing. Oh man, it's been a while. Yes, I remember this feeling of intense concentration. Ooh, like the updated look here. The ability to see the smallest twitch. the slightest frown that no one else can see. Now Mayor Tenma was lying somewhere in that statement he just made, and when he lied, a certain habit made itself clear just under his right eye. I just have to shift my viewpoint up and focus on that area. So we're just giving this one. Oh, there it is. Alright, I've got him now. His tick should appear when he's trying to pull the wool over my eyes. Gotta pour over every word he says and wait for his tick to appear. And when it does, I'll perceive. Oh my god. Yes, well, it's quite an attractive prize.
Gotcha!
Sorry, gonna have to interrupt you on that one. Mr. Mayor, please, you can trust us with the truth. The truth? I don't understand. Why am I suddenly Gygus over here? When you mentioned tourism, the bottom of your right eye started twitching. So what, man? What nonsense is this? So what if it did? I had a bug bite under there. Please tell us more about your merger bid. What more is there to tell? Why are you really seeking to merge with Ninetails Vale? I already told you, tourism. The monster craze really revitalized the village, making it quite the prize. You really don't trust us, do you? What are you talking about? The village has been hot property ever since the monster craze started, has it not? I think you've yet to realize that what you're saying contradicts the facts. You say that the monster craze really revitalized Ninetails Vale, so you felt it would be an attractive prize for its tourism. But that would contradict this. Okay, hang on, let's look over it. Okay, there's that. The thing about them being cursed. Tenmatar Warding Charm. That's the flower boosting Jinxie's courage. It's Tenmatar soaring through the air. Well, we do have the glossy here, which says, photo of the hero who sparked the monster craze and saved Ninetails Vale from becoming a ghost town. If that's where it was headed towards, then that would probably contradict something here. The monster craze in Ninetails Vale is a very recent phenomenon. It was sparked when the amazing Ninetails rose up against the municipal merger. The village was practically a ghost town before then. Arrgh! So you see, you could have possibly seen it as an attractive prize for its tourism. What's the real reason behind your push to merge Tenma Town with Ninetails Vale, huh? Well, you better tell me something here. I can't save you if you don't tell me what's going on here. Da-da-dan! Well, the truth, y'all. Here it comes. Are you ready to tell me the truth now? Honestly, I never wanted to pursue the merger in the first place. But I had no choice if I wanted to protect my darling little Jinxie. Protect her from what? I received a threat. It said either I go through with a merger, or my Jinxie dies. What? That was Apollo, not me. You sitting up there listening, future self listening to this. Never mind, shut up about you. How awful, who would do such a thing? I don't know. That's what I've been trying to find out, so you threw me in here. But whoever blackmailed me must have been connected to the murder. Wait, so you think the blackmailer and the killer could be one and the same? Oops. That's our little thing right there. Alderman QB was immensely popular, so you have to ask, who would want him dead? The blackmailer who wanted the merger at all costs had all the motive in the world. And he certainly did, but why go from blackmail to murder? They're just trying to speed things up. Also angry. If I ever say random words like angry or confused or sad or surprised, I'm referring to her little necklace thing, to Widget. The merger protest won't disappear just because the alderman was killed? Oh, could it be? What if there was another reason for the murder? Like maybe the blackmailer discovered Alderman Kubi's true secret identity. Possibly. Ah, yeah. What do secret identities have to do with anything, Apollo? I have evidence revealing the Alderman's secret identity. Maybe it's time to use it. That it is. Oh man. By use it, I assume you mean present here. Oh, where is it? Right here? The mask found washed up by the riverside. It might have been at the crime scene. White hair inside. Mayor Tenma, please take a look at this if you would. Look at this mask! That's the amazing Ninetales mask. What is the meaning of this? This mask was almost definitely at the crime scene, and there was some white hair inside. White hair, you say? There was but one person with white hair in the manor that day. Whoa, what are you saying? You know which man I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about Rex Cuby, the amazing Ninetales himself. No way! Yes way. The Alderman was impossible! Wait, come to think of it, Alderman Cuby was a former pro wrestler. So the blackmailer turned killer when he discovered the Alderman's secret identity. Didn't I just say that? But yeah, the amazing Ninetales was a threat to the blackmailer's scheme. He opposed the merger and as a result, single-handedly sparked the monster craze. Even so, what was the mask doing at the crime scene? Well, he didn't lose, so, he didn't seem to. There had been an event at the manor. And maybe Alderman Cuby had taken part in it, if you get my drift. This is absurd! Mr. Mayor, do you have proof of the threat that was made against you? Yes, the blackmail letter. Unfortunately, it disappeared after the murder. I'd been carrying it around in my briefcase, but now, it's suddenly vanished. The blackmailer must have taken it with him after they killed the Alderman. Well, at least we've clearly established the killer's motive. Have we, though? I mean, I guess we pretty much have, for the most part. Mayor Tenma, visiting hours are over. It would appear this meeting is adjourned. That it has. I really don't see how it couldn't have been. I mean, the picture in the newspaper, I don't know what that is, but... Unless they made like a paper airplane or something. Like an origami. Yeah, probably. I don't know, am I? I'm fine. I'll think of something. I'd better, because I can't very well say a flying demon was the killer. At this point, the only thing I know for sure is tomorrow's gonna be one doozy of a trial. Well, to be continued. Yes. Oh man, I am so sorry about this, guys, but I know I'm gonna have to split it here. This has to be at least like... Well, I'm not even gonna bother speculating how much time's gone by. I'm gonna save the game and we're gonna do this.